Hey, what's going on guys, Lights here, and we're going to be talking about what I thought about the World War II beta. Now this video was originally planned to be recorded the day one of the beta and kind of give my first day thought. However, I have had a tooth infection for the last couple days. I'm due to get it taken out at the time of this video, so I didn't think I'd be able to record later when I got home, so I'm doing it at 4 a.m. So I'm trying to power through for you guys, and hopefully by tonight and tomorrow I am feeling well enough to be able to make another video, so just watch out for that. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Now the first thing I want to talk about is the main thing everybody is talking about, and that's divisions, also known in previous Call of Duties as create a class system. We don't have a pick 13, we don't have a pick 10, we don't have a pick anything. It's kind of just choose whatever you possibly can on your class, and it kind of works, but I'm not a fan of it. You know, it's something that's very different. It's something that's not copy and paste from other games, as it seems to be each year the same kind of system, but this year it just feels like a huge step backwards in customization and flexibility when creating a class. I feel like you're forced to use division abilities, and it's not that I feel like you are forced to use abilities, kind of like perks that you may not use or want, while having the ability to completely not have something that you may want. Like for example, you might want to use the airborne so you can sprint faster, but also the mountain division where you can be dead silent and hidden from UAVs. So if you're a rusher with SMGs and you're playing the airborne, you have a suppressor on your SMG only, but you can't rush fastly with dead silence and UAV countering. So that's the only way to counter UAV other than shooting it down, but is to use the mountain division. And it's just, I feel like these classes, even though you personalize them to your taste for what you have to use, they feel like a default class. It feels like balance in World War II is holding back customization big time when it comes to classes, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm a fan of being able to put on whatever perk I want and customize it to my playstyle. If you have a specific playstyle that you like to play, whether you're fast and sneaky or slow and sneaky or kind of like loud and in their face, but you want to be quiet, or you want to throw grenades faster and rush, like all of that is completely mixed up now. Like you don't have a choice between a lot of the perks as far as what you want to use with others. Like they want to generalize you into this one of 5 divisions, quote the name divisions, and give you a set of perks that you have to unlock. I'm not a fan of that. I'm a fan of being able to individually pick every perk to fit my playstyle. So like I said, this can be a good thing as the game releases and we get into it. It's too early as of now to maybe make that decision, as we've only played for 4 days, 5 days. But that's just kind of my take on it. I'm not a fan of it, but like I said, it could be a good thing. So we'll wait to see how it plays out later. Second of all, sniping is awesome in this game. The Commonwealth is the only bolt action that we have, but it gave me the Moors feel when you used the 4x optic. It just felt good for quick scoping. It felt good for holding over objectives and just kind of like sitting there stationary. Everything about sniping in this game feels amazing, and I can't wait to play. I can't wait to just hold some objectives down in war. I can't wait to record some clips and make a little mini taj during the game, and I'm just so excited because it's like I said, the last time I enjoyed sniping was AW, and then before then probably BO2 and MW3. So I'm just super excited for this. I can't wait to enjoy sniping again, and even though it feels a little bit easy, it does feel rewarding. Now the next thing I want to touch base on is how smooth mantling over things and swapping weapons is. Even diving and kind of like taking cover, everything just feels really smooth and like it worked. The gameplay of it is kind of fast playing considering the maps are small and what you can mantle over and dive behind and kind of duck behind. Like everything just seems to work pretty magically. For that, I think the game is going to have a lot of value as far as gunplay, and it's going to have a lot of value when it comes to where you choose to take cover and to shoot from. Like this is going to be very important in this game. Now the next thing I want to talk about is something that is a little controversial. I am a big fan of the TDM score being at 75. Yes, being at 100 is only 25 kills more, but I feel like 25 extra kills is just the right amount of time that people don't want to play. I feel like TDM and free-for-all are supposed to be those modes that you just jump in, you play for a couple games before you go to work or school in the morning, or when you get home you just want to play a couple quick games before you go out for the evening. And I don't feel like it works at 100, but the second week they're going to change it to 100. We'll see how it is. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it will work. I just know that even in IW and AW, Black Ops 3, like there's a lot of games that we hit time limit because the score isn't reached, and those are jetpack games. Those are games that we can run around and dash around the map. So I don't know how it's gonna work, but hey, we'll see this weekend coming up. Now I'm gonna kind of like combine the last two that I have just to cut down on the time of the video, but I feel like the flinch and recoil is gonna make headshots and camo challenges a lot more difficult. I'm not a fan of recoil on guns that probably shouldn't be very recoily, such as the Johnson or the M1941, I believe is what it is, the first assault rifle. It's just very shaky left and right. As with the M1 Grand, its recoil is kind of weird. The pattern goes up, but it kind of jerks left and right, and it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But that plus flinch it's not pleasant. It's more difficult for trying to go for headshots. It's difficult for trying to just go for the upper chest area when trying to use SMGs that are faster fire rate in this game. I want those to be tuned a little bit to where guns have a little bit more recoil stability. But hey, that's just me, and I don't know what you guys think about it. Now, the final thing I want to talk about is the sprint out is kind of very slow, as well as quick draw. You have to be pretty much standing still or walking for it to actually take effect. So there's no dexterity or ready up as of this moment. I feel like without a ready up perk or a dexterity perk that increases your sprint out time, or decreases, I'm not sure, that's confusing, but makes it to where you pull your weapon up faster after sprinting, plus quick draw. I just feel like quick draw is completely useless as of this moment. So though there's a lot of things I do not like at the moment about World War II, it's going to be a game that I'm going to have a blast with. I hope you're having fun with it, and I hope to see some of the things that they change next week actually make the gameplay a little bit better than what it is. But overall, I am super excited. The game is very fun. It looks beautiful. It looks great. The weapons are a good variety as of now. Don't forget to use code LIGHTS on Control Freak products over at controlfreak.com to grab you some sweet merchandise and controller grips to help your game out. And as always, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Let me know what you think down below. Subscribe if you're new around. Turn the notifications on so you don't miss my streams or uploads. And I'll catch you in the next one. I'm Lights. Peace out. Have a great day.